In a previous video, I compared multiple sclerosis to SCAR3. This time, I'm going to compare another disorder which affects mobility and balance with SCAR3, so you can see the difference. This disorder affects the cerebellum and the cerebrum, similar to multiple sclerosis. And I will name the disorder at the end of the video. Okay, so unlike SCAR3, which affects the cerebellum only, which is the hindbrain, this disorder affects both the cerebellum and the cerebrum, which is all the brain. It affects usually children before they become adults, like toddlers, because it affects people during the birthing process. It's a brain disorder which occurs during the birthing process, and it occurs in 1 in 4 out of 1,000 people, or 1,000 live births. 1 in 4. Whereas with SCAR3 occurs within DNA, it's genetic, and it usually occurs in adults. So despite the gene being in your system, you get symptoms as an adult, which is different from this disorder. This disorder, globally, you have 1 million people with it globally, whereas with SCAR3, it's only 100,000. Right, so this disorder, it can get better over time with treatment. It is not degenerative. Whereas with SCAR3 is degenerative, means it gets worse over time. So these are the main differences with this disorder and SCAR3. And the disorder in question is, have you heard of cerebral palsy? Yes, cerebral palsy. Yeah, that's the disorder. It affects mobility and balance, similar to SCAR3. And I have seen, in my experience as a nurse, I've seen people come in and using the rollator, similar to, I use a rollator now. And the person had cerebral palsy. So, as I said, it occurs in children, but it doesn't progress to any. It doesn't get worse. It affects the brain, and it is a life disability, similar to SCAR3. Unlike SCAR3, which occurs in adults, so it's a rest of life disability, whereas cerebral palsy is a life disability because it occurs in children and gets, well, as the person become an adult, it doesn't go away. However, it doesn't get worse. So these are the similarities and differences between cerebral palsy and SCAR3.